Welcome back to SportsLine, everybody. Jon Burton with you on this Wednesday night. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody watching out there. With you for another half hour. Coming up, we're going to hear from Predators captain Roman Josi. But first, to the phones. David is on line one. What's up, David?
Hello, can you hear me?
Got you loud and clear. Welcome to the show, man. You're on.
Man, I got a couple things for you here. I'm a Preds fan and everything, but I'm before all that comes up and everything like that, I'm a UT fan. Mm-hmm. And I'm just tired of all this talk about the new coach, and I just wish we'd bring the Butch Jones back, because I think they booted him out of the system a little too early, if you know what I'm saying. And another thing, I'm tired of the way the Titans are playing.
How so?
Well, they just go out there and play the powder puff football. It ain't nothing like back when, 7 years ago or so. Mm-hmm.
Powder puff football? You think the Titans play powder puff football, David? You there, David?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. You say you think the Titans play powder puff football? How so?
But you know what I'm saying? I just think they get out there and push each other around. I don't think their heads are in the game. Back when I was in school, you play hard-nosed, smash-mouth football. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Thanks for the call. We appreciate it. David checking in. Call back, David. That's a good call. All right. As we mentioned, the Predators getting ready to host the Calgary Flames tomorrow night at Bridgestone Arena. Here is their captain, their leader, Roman Josi, on his team's play of late. Check it out.
I think keeping your head up, I think that's the most important thing. If you see what's in front of you and where the guy is trying to block the shot, and you just try to get him by him, I think just keeping your head up is definitely the most important thing.
Do you have the hardest slap shot in the room?
No.
Who does?
Ellis.
Yeah, I think he would say that probably too.
He would say that of himself?
Yeah. Thanks, Robin. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, Roman, you got different guys stepping up every night. Last night was Watson, it was Bouquet a couple nights ago. Fiala had some good games. What's it say about the depth of this team, you think?
It says a lot. I mean, I think that's how we win hockey games, and I think it's one of our strengths this year, especially with the injuries we had. We finally got our whole lineup together, and but even now there's different guys stepping up, and I mean, it's huge. Wadi was huge for us. I mean, I think he's one of those guys who steps up in so many different ways every night, and he got rewarded with 2 goals last night. But he's been stepping up for us all year in different areas.
Obviously, you don't want to be going to the third period down 3-0, but the fact that you guys were able to pull out a game like you did last night, what's it say about, I guess, the resiliency of this team and the belief in this group?
Yeah, I mean, it shows a lot of character, and I think there's a lot of confidence in this room. We actually thought the first period wasn't bad. We had a couple of good chances and played pretty well in the first, but we weren't happy with the second. After the second we came in, and we knew we didn't play well at all in the second, and I mean, we knew there's still, obviously it's hard against a team like St. Louis to come back from 3 goals. They're a good team, but we knew there's still enough time to do that, and there's so much confidence, and like we talked about before, there's different guys stepping up, and it was a huge win for us, and it was definitely a lot of fun.
What's this?
It's like a catapult, it's called.
So what's the purpose?
I think it's for a conditioning coach. Oh. I'm not sure what it does.
Just wear it?
I just wear it. They tell me to wear it, so I wear it.
That's great. Winning last night the way you guys did, what kind of message do you think that sends to other teams around the league when they play guys like full 16? These teams never quits.
Yeah, I mean, I think any team in this league, no team is ever out of the game. I think to win in this league, you have to play for full 60, and we've been in a situation before with a lead, and you have to keep playing the same way. You have to keep attacking, and especially with 3 goals or 2 goals lead, that next goal is so big, and we got that 3-1, and then we got some momentum, and obviously pucks went in last night for us, but it was a huge, it was a huge victory for us. Those victories definitely feel good, and yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun.
Is Friday the Best Buddies event? I know that you're big on. What
yeah,
does that mean
prom.
to you? Yeah, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm really excited for it. It's a great night, and yeah, there's a lot of kids out there, and it's just a fun night, and I'm so glad to be part of it. And yeah, the whole program means a lot to me. I've been doing it for 2 years now, and yeah, it brings me so much joy, and I love hanging out with those kids, and they're all such an inspiration. So I'm really excited for Friday.
It's something you don't take lightly at all. I mean, you're invested in this, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, you start doing something because you want to help our kids, but it's so much fun for myself too. Like I go to these events, and I'm really excited to go to, and I'm excited to see my friends, and they're so much fun to be around, and yeah, it's definitely a passion of mine, and I've met so many amazing kids and made so many new friends.
Got Calgary coming in tomorrow, and like you're saying, it really doesn't matter who you play in this stretch this season. Every team's desperate. Every team's going to be coming at you.
Definitely, yeah. Calgary's in the playoff race. I think they're a couple of points behind, but yeah, every team is fighting for something right now. I think we're fighting for a top spot in the Western Conference, and they're fighting for a playoff spot. So every team's got something to fight for, and yeah, from now on there's no easy games.
You heard Roman Josi say that they're trying to get the top spot in the Western Conference. Keep in mind, when the Preds made their historic run to the Stanley Cup final last year, they did not have home ice advantage in any series and got all the way to Game 6 of the Cup final. Imagine if they have home ice advantage for every series throughout the playoffs. We saw what the crowds were like at Bridgestone Arena for playoff games. That is a major home ice advantage for the Nashville Predators, so it would certainly behoove them to get that top spot in the West. You just heard from Roman Josi. Now let's hear from fellow Preds defenseman PK Subban, the All-Star.
We knew we were in the game, and we knew that we had a legitimate chance with like 4 or 5 minutes left. And then when we tied it, obviously we knew we wanted the 2 points from that point.
What does a game like the way you guys won, what kind of message look that sends to other teams when they play you guys?
Listen, obviously we're a team that believes we're a character group, and until the time's out on the clock, we know that we have a chance to win a game, and but we've also had that happen to us, this year and in the past, where teams have come back on us when I think of the game in Minnesota. I think it was like 4-1, and they came back on us, and it happens. At this point of the season, you don't see it as much because teams tighten things up, and the points are so important, but we know what it feels like, and to not play a full 60 minutes and not be rewarded for it. So I'm sure for them, they understand that, you got to play a full 60 minutes, and I'm sure they're going to take a lesson out of that, just like we did early in the year, and get better from it.
You get different guys stepping up every night. Last night was Watson, it was you, 2 nights ago, Fiala. What can you say about the depth of this team?
Yeah, we got a ton of depth, and, we got a great team and a great group of guys, and guys that play for each other, and that's the most important thing. We weren't happy with our second period for about 17 minutes of it, but we knew that let's see what we're made of. And as a team, I think you have to win games like that during the regular season, and it builds confidence, and like you said, it also sends a message to a lot of the other teams that they have to be prepared to play a full 60. And every team's gone through it at some point in time where they've been in full control of the game, and to see things kind of unravel, it happens. But for us, I don't think we've really done that to anybody yet this year, so it was a big win for us.
Is this the point where all games now kind of need to trend upwards because the playoffs right around the corner?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how many games are left, just over 20 games or something like that. Season's flying by, and there's not too many games left, so teams are tightening up, and we see that teams are shuffling the deck or making trades, trying to get their team ready for a playoff push, or trying to make the playoffs, or whatever it is. And we have to understand that every team that we play from here on in, the players have something to play for. So it just gets harder as you get closer to the end of the season.
Predators All-Star defenseman PK Subban talking about last night's win over the Blues and looking ahead to tomorrow night's game against Calgary Flames. When we come back, we'll hear more from the Preds. We'll hear from the goaltender Pecorine, plus your phone calls. And we'll talk a little college basketball, too. Stay with us. SportsLine continues right after this.